Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Colorado Green Building Guild annual meeting. We look forward to seeing everybody in person and are excited for when we can do that. In the meantime, enjoying virtually is the way it will go. So why don't we dive right on in? And you all know that the Colorado Green Building Guild is a nonprofit, and we work with local leaders in the industry and come together to see what we can build green together and design green together. We are based in Boulder, have spread our wings to greater Colorado along the Front Range and the Western Slope. Appreciate a variety of folks in the industry coming together to create healthier buildings and to support vibrant, sustainable communities throughout Colorado. Thank you all for your participation. I'd like to give a shout out for the donation drive, the GoFundMe for the Fires Relief Fund. The 2020 Fires Relief Fund was established in partnership with Boulder County to support individuals, families, and nonprofit organizations affected by the Cowwood and Left Hand Canyon fires. Thank you so much for all of your donations, and the fundraiser closes at 9 p.m., so let's see what we can do, folks. Thank you to all of our members. We really appreciate your continued membership through the pandemic, and again, look forward to coming together for all of our in-person events when we can do that. And again, when until that point, we'll continue with some virtual events that we'll talk about later. And for sponsorship, thank you to all of our sponsors, and looking forward to other sponsors this year. It's going to be a fantastic 2021, and you can expect a call from me to see how you can be a bigger part of the Green Building Guild. Our silver sponsors, 475 High Performance Building Supply, thank you so much for your sponsorship. And Hammerwell, a fantastic local builder in Boulder, thank you for your sponsorship. We really appreciate it and look forward to continued efforts together. Our bronze sponsors, City of Boulder, Boulder County, Cottonwood Custom Builders. We like to support our builders. And Alpen High Performance Products. All right, time for a raffle. That's why you're all here, right? Let's do $50 at Nopalitos Mexican Restaurant. Over to you, Jessica. And over to Jessica.
Can you guys hear me?
There we go.
All right. So our first raffle winner is Gregory Ingalls, if Gregory's here.
Hey, Gregory. Congratulations. All right. We've got a few more of those coming up to support.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yay, Gregory. Congratulations.
Thanks so much. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, enjoy, and thank you for attending. All right, so to talk about our budget and the financial information for 2020, here's Jacob.
Hello, how's it going? 2020 was a very different year when you consider expenditures, events, pretty much all of our activities across the board. We did nearly manage to break even, and that was without the benefit of our kind of flagship event, the Green Building Home Tour. And let's go to the next slide. So we took in 19,000, roughly 19,000 in membership, sponsorships, and events, and had 21,000 in expenses And again, the big take home there was the green building home tour at $0, and that's usually one of our big revenues. But I will say the superstar of the year is our wonderful members and our wonderful sponsors. We saw a 27% increase in membership dues and a 38% increase in sponsorship.
Wow.
And so that's really, pretty unprecedented given the kind of tough virtualization of our organization. Yep, next slide. So to look at what we might be doing in 2021, we mostly modeled that off of the 2019 budget, considering we'll be slowly getting back to normal and hoping for that home tour at the end of 2021. We did put expenditures in for events. That would be an increase from this year, of course. We didn't do much this year. The Gaio video recording, we're looking to kind of increase our content creation and get some more outreach through that. And we were able to reduce our overhead expenses this year. Canceled some memberships we don't need I think we canceled some Dropbox account expenses. We pared down some phone expenses. So, we tightened our belt, and that's working with our wonderful admin staff. Taylor started out the year with us, and Emily has finished the year with us, and it's been great working with them. And next slide. Yeah. And now let's go to events.
All right. Thank you so much, Jacob. And Jessica will tell us about a little recap of 2020 events and what's to expect in 2021.
Hi, absolutely. Thanks so much. Last year's annual meeting, we announced our award winners. The Leadership Award went to Brian Bowen. Green Champion was Enrico Bonalari. And our Green Building of the Year was Sugarloaf Outcrop. And then COVID. So you all know what happened next. We had some great events planned, regrouped, and out of COVID came How I Green Built This, which is the events committee's play on the NPR show, How I Built This. And it was our way of bridging the gap. CGBG is just as much about outreach and networking and education in equal parts. So the first of this series that we did featured Scott Rodwin from Rodwin Architecture, our former president, and Phil Bartell from Rising Tide Tech 2. If you haven't watched this conversation hosted by Johnny Razvani from our committee, the videos are on our website. I highly recommend it. They're really fun, and they are just an ad hoc discussion about challenges, best practices, and thoughts about the future. We followed that up with our second of this series, featuring Brent Wentenkamp, our incoming president, and Jen Yi Lee from HelloFresh and Green Chef, talking about integrating health into sustainable business practices, which was also phenomenal. Talked about their different platforms and the way their offices and work runs at different scales, also amidst COVID, but also just how they hope to make their practices and businesses sustainable in the future. Stay tuned. We will definitely be having more How I Green Built This in the future. Looking forward to 2021, we do have upcoming events. 2 are scheduled. You can register on our website on the events page. The first is presented by Ambient Energy. It's an introduction into the core green building certification, which is a living building challenge, but a little more approachable. That'll be January 21st at 4 p.m. The second, following them, presented by Rocky Mountain Hemp Build. We're excited to have them as new members. They're going to be talking about hempcrete as a carbon solution, and all of the new things that are happening with hempcrete here in Colorado, also in a more broad sense and different applications for that. Again, you can register for both on the website. We hope you'll join us. If you are interested in future events, please subscribe to the newsletter, check the website, email our admin to subscribe. And we're hoping sooner than later we'll be able to resume in-person events and meet everyone for a much needed beverage. If you're interested in hosting a brown bag or being featured on How I Green Built This, please reach out to us. If there are topics you'd like us to tackle, let us know. We're always up for the challenge. So we look forward to bringing new events in 2021.
Thanks so much, Jessica. That's awesome. And I'd like to give a big shout out and thank you to our events committee. What a challenge to put things together virtually when we were doing everything in person before. So thank you all for your time. We really appreciate it, and what a success with those. And I second what Jessica said. Definitely check out the How I Green Built This. Those were fantastic. All right, how about another raffle for $50 at Tandoori Kitchen? Back to Jessica. Who's our winner?
Our second winner tonight is Jim from Rodwin Architecture. Is Jim on tonight?
Congrats, Jim.
Enjoy it.
Is Jim out there to receive his award?
Yeah.
Hey, Jim. Hope you're doing well. How are you?
Thanks. I don't think, Dave, I don't think I've ever won anything in my life.
Well, here's your 15 seconds of fame.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for your membership. Really appreciate it, man. All right, now on to the Boulder Green Home Tour, and Lauren Folkerts will tell us about that.
So due to COVID, we weren't able to have the home tour in person this year. We kind of strategized a couple different ways and did a couple different shifts trying to figure out the best way to make it happen. And we've finally landed on the virtual home tour. We have a couple houses that we plan to bring you early in the coming year that are exciting. These are not in Boulder proper, so they wouldn't make sense for an in-person tour anyway for most of our audience, but we're excited to bring a virtual tour and interviews with the architects and design teams to you in the new year. We have, yeah, and this, we just have a couple images, this one and the next one, of houses that hopefully will be coming to you soon. Yeah.
Awesome,
And
Lauren, thank you.
we look forward to also doing the in-person home tour at the end of the coming year. So hopefully it will just be a year full of home tour to make up for a year that was slightly lacking in home tour.
Awesome, that's very exciting, very cool. Looks like we got a little bit of a prefab going on there, craning some roof in, very exciting. And thank you to the Green Home Tour Committee. Appreciate y'all staying strong. What a fantastic group of folks to put this event together, and looking forward to great things this year. Really excited. All right. Thank you, Lauren. And on to Outreach and Digital Presence. Kat Vanderspeck, if you don't mind letting us know what's going on there.
Gotta wait for the internet to catch up. So Outreach and Digital Presence, we do have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. If you are not following either of those, you should follow both of them. We have increased our membership over the year. We'd like to continue to do so into next year. Just make sure that you're following. We do have several member benefits. Your events, your going on, anything that you have happening can be shared on all of our social media platforms as well as in our e-news. You just have to let admin know. There are several options for that. It's good to just contact us to figure out which one would best suit your needs.
Awesome, Kat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate what you're doing there with that. All right. So our committees could use your help. So the Green Home Tour Committee, Lauren and Megan have spearheaded that, and we look forward to bringing new blood into it. And the Events Committee, Jessica and Jesse have done a fantastic job there. And then Outreach Digital Presence with Kat spearheading that. Thank you all, and looking forward to have others step up and take the lead there. So good job, everybody. Drink water, and really appreciate all of your effort. So I would love to introduce our new Executive Administrator, Emily Still. Emily has been wonderful to work with and has taken over from Kath and then Taylor, and we really appreciate the organization, professionalism, and I would say the adult in the room, so to say. So thank you so much, Emily.
I just want to say hi, everybody. I'm the person behind the admin at CGBG online email address. So if you get emails from me, this is who I am. I'm really excited to be part of CGBG. It's just been a really great community to be part of, and I've just been so impressed by what a community it really is, even though there are so many members. Like, I can tell that people know each other and care about each other, and so I'm looking forward to being part of this.
Thanks, Emily. You're fantastic. What an all-star. And folks, I can't say it enough. She really keeps us all on task. That's good. So I'd like to thank the board members that are staying on. So I will be stepping aside as president and become past president, so I can be that guy in the corner, shouting at everybody else, kind of like how Scott has been, which has been fantastic. Frank Wettenkamp is stepping in as the new president in 2021. And then we have Lauren Folkerts as president-elect, and that's a really robust presidency coming at you there, those two. Also, we have Megan Bach, Jacob Goodman, Jessica Hunter, and Jesse Shalinsky staying on as board members. Thank you all so much for your time and commitment. Really appreciate your volunteering for this wonderful organization. Then the retiring board members, past president, Scott. Scott, you have done so much with this organization. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the wisdom and knowledge that you've brought. And it has been a real pleasure working with you. And just because you get to step back doesn't mean that you have to retire completely. We'd love you to spearhead a committee.
I'll be the crazy old man in the corner just yelling at you. You crazy kids, what are you doing to this organization?
Good.
Oh, yeah. That'll be my contribution next year. No, I'm very much looking forward to coming back just as a regular old member and getting to enjoy all the cool activities without having to run them. So, and now there is space for other folks, which is great. So I'm delighted with how you've taken over the organization, and I'm excited for Frank to step up next year and run it. I guess we're actually in next year already. And we've got a really strong board, and I think that 2021 is going to be terrific. So I'm just thrilled to see that CGBG has regained so much of its robustness and it's really become a terrific organization.
Thanks, Scott. A lot of that is due to you and the other team members that brought the building guild from where it was to where it is now. It's pretty awesome. Thank you. Kat, got nothing but love for you, and sorry to see you go. Would love for you to stay on and continue to bring your wisdom to the table. And I always appreciate that that you razz me like a sister would. So that's awesome.
I'm always here for the sass.
Awesome. Thanks, Kat. All right. So introducing our 2021 board nominees, I would like for each of them to have the opportunity, if they're on available, to say something a little bit about who they are and why they would like to join the board. So Troy, if you're available, we'd like to hear a little bit from you. Howdy, Troy. Give us just a second and we'll get your volume on. All right, let's try it now. Oh, almost. All right, technical.
Troy, it looks like it says that you have muted yourself, so we can't unmute.
Okay. Hey,
I
there
think
we go.
we're good now. All right, how's it going, everyone? I'm Troy. I graduated with my master's degree in landscape architecture in 2019 at the University of Colorado, Denver. Since then, I've been involved in a few different firms around the Denver metro area, specifically focusing on sustainable landscape design and development. So I got my Sites AP in 2020, and then actually last week I decided to get my Eco Districts AP, which demonstrates a commitment in creating sustainable, equitable neighborhoods. So why I want to be on the board, I really want to generate outreach efforts specifically to universities throughout Colorado, as well as gaining more sponsorships from local businesses, specifically in areas we wouldn't think of, like the Western Slope. I also want to bring awareness to the importance of sustainable landscape design, especially when looking at whole neighborhoods, and I hope to be a repository of information for members to come to when talking about landscape design.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Thank
Love
you.
to have you on the board. All right, I'd like to introduce next Greg Ingalls. And Greg, if you are available, we'd love to hear from you.
I am. Let's see if I can get my face on there. All right. Sorry, my computer, my screen is over here and my camera's over here, but I'll talk into the camera. Hi, everyone. My name is Greg. I'm a licensed architect here in Golden, Colorado. Have been in California for the last 7 years, went out there for my master's in LA, and happy to be back in Colorado where I started my career. I am an alum of CU Environmental Design program, and so happy to be back here in this wonderful state, working with old friends. And so now I'm currently working with Melton Design Build. You probably have heard of them or seen their orange signs around town. And you know, I really want to get them involved in green building, and really want to take my own projects to that next level and be able to share the experiences I've had, discussions with clients on, you know, building better, healthier buildings, and learning from those others who know way more than I do, and you know, just being able to combine our knowledge to make our state even better. So, yeah.
Awesome, thank you, Greg. Really appreciate that. And yeah, it looks like we could use Melton as a CGB member. So I'll just put that plug out there.
Of course.
Awesome.
I'll do what I can.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
You got it.
All right. Next to introduce as a potential 2021 board member is Johnny Rezvani. Johnny and I have gotten to work together on committees, and he is a wonderful powerhouse, and yeah, really appreciate it. I'll give it up to you, Johnny.
Thank you. Yeah, I may have gotten to know some of you virtually over the year. I've been part of the events committee, and that has been great. And that is part of the reason that I wanted to run for the board, is that I've really enjoyed working with the people who are part of this group. In terms of my past experience, I have been a part of working in sustainability in every sector. I've worked in nonprofit, government, private, and academia. And throughout all of that, I've focused on communicating green issues, which is why I'm currently the communications director for 475 High Performance Building Supply in New York. And I moved here just over a year ago, actually, just right before the pandemic. And it has been, sort of a slow start getting to know people in the area, as you might imagine, having just been here just over a year. But this is a group that I really like being a part of, and I think particularly my communication skills, digital communication skills during this period could be helpful to the organization, and that's what I'd like to offer. So yeah, that's my spiel, and over to you.
Awesome, thanks, Johnny. It'd be a pleasure to work together even more. All right, Blake Sullivan, are you available to give a shout out about why you would be a great board member? Coming at you momentarily. Hi, Blake, how are you? All right, let's get you off mute.
Are we good?
There you go. Yeah.
All right. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for having me. I guess I'll start by, starting with myself. I'm an architect, project manager with Rodwin Architecture here in Boulder, with great passion for sustainable design and construction. Over 20 years of experience in the design and construction industry. Licensed here in Colorado, Nevada, and North Carolina. Really random set there. I began early in my career exploring different methodologies and passive design solutions and remodels throughout Boulder County. Kind of reinforced that, helping CU win one of their solo decathlon events in 2005. That was kind of a fun thing to do with them. Then continuing in my career now in design, predominantly focused on green building, chasing green design, and enforcing green building and design ideals. I'd really love to join the board to make a positive impact on the community here locally, and build something, continue to build this organization that's really been doing great things locally for my entire tenure here in town, and to spread awareness essentially for sustainable buildings and healthy buildings and homes for everybody to live in. I'd like to also show people that this is attainable. The green building is not something that's from outer space, and that it's something that we can all be a part of and we can all enjoy and all receive the benefits of. And that's about it. Thank you for your consideration. I'm excited for the opportunity. Feel free to check out my personal website if you want to know more about myself and projects. And that's about it. Have a great night.
Awesome, Blake. Thank you so much. And we echo what you say, that we agree that green building is not from space, but yeah, it is good to get that awareness out there. All right, now on to voting for our board members. Please vote now, and you can check out the link in the chat bar. That's gonna be a tough decision. It'd be awesome if we could just bring everybody on. All right, now we also have another raffle, $50 for Flower Child. And winner will be someone who voted in the Green Building Guild Awards. All right, Jessica, who's our winner?
So our winner for the awards raffle is Elizabeth Visatka with the, I believe, City of Boulder,
Hey!
or bouldercolorado.gov. So if she's not on right now, we'll make sure she finds out about it.
If she's not on now, I'm taking that. Elizabeth, are you out there? All right, I guess I'm gonna take that one. No, just kidding. Elizabeth is fantastic. I had the pleasure of, when I first moved to Boulder, she was my next door neighbor in Iris Hollow, and actually got me involved in the Boulder Green Building Guild back in the early 2000s. So good shout out to Elizabeth Visatka and all the awesome work that she's done. and congratulations on your gift card. All right, now on to the Green Building Guild 2020 awards. We have some fantastic applicants out there. Robert Clark, Brian Fuentes, Jocelyn Parlapiano, and Johnny Rezvani. That is tough competition. All right, who is our winner for the Leadership Award? Brian Fuentes, owner at Fuentes Design. Brian is definitely a local pioneer in the green building arena and pushes the envelope. I have reached out to Brian on multiple occasions to get advice on green building techniques and the buildability of certain designs. And so congratulations, Brian. Thank you for doing everything that you do to push the envelope and to be such a great member and supporter of our mission. Congratulations. Is Brian out there to accept the award by chance? If so, great. If not, we can move on to the Green Champion. All right, we'll move on. The nominees: Tim Beal, Greg Fisher, Will Tour, and Kristen Whitco. Who is our Green Champion Award winner for 2020? Greg Fisher, founder and principal of Greg Fisher Architect. He is actively engaged in numerous sustainability efforts in Northern Colorado, involved in many community efforts to enhance quality and green development, and raises the next generation of architects by assisting numerous students through mentoring and guest lecturing. We all know that that's how you get it done. You got to get the next generation involved. Greg, thank you so much for being our Green Champion. If you're available to say something, we'd love to hear from you. All right. Hi, Greg. Welcome. All right, let's get you unmuted. How about now? Yes, perfect. Hi, Greg. Congratulations.
Thank you. Nice to virtually meet all of you. This is quite a surprise, and I'm very appreciative of the honor. I want to say a special thanks to Jessica for nominating me. I had no idea I was nominated until I had to do a little research into that, but definitely appreciate her. Definitely appreciate many people who have contributed to my education and passion for green building throughout the years. I'll just mention one. I took a course from Brian Dunbar at the Institute for the Built Environment at CSU about 20 years ago, and he definitely stoked my passion. So thanks to Brian and to all of you.
Awesome, Greg. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, a good mentor or somebody to get us into this makes a huge difference. Nice job on the work you've done. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, looking next to the Green Building of the Year, and we have 3 possible buildings out there. The Generation Solar Innovative, not a building, but pushing solar, which is part of the solution. As we know, when we look towards the electrification of our homes and moving away from other fossil fuels, solar is a huge part of the answer. The Flight building in Denver, which was a great opportunity to exercise, to flex the muscle of what you can do to create a green building, and Martac Passive House. Let's see who the winner is. The Green Building of the Year 2020. Flight, down in the Zeppelin development, and this 4-story building won the LEED Platinum certification for new construction with a total of 82 score points in March 2019. Its elements include its own substantial photovoltaic system and an expansive green roof. Very cool, and I've actually been down there to check it out. It really is something else. Very cool what's been going on down there, pushing the envelope there. Congratulations to the flight building. And let's look to the student project of the year. We have a couple of applicants there. The Rice Police Station by Maya Ladisova and CU Environmental Design Building, Michael Quirk, Tyler Lopez, Sam Hagaboom, and Liam Baker. Who is the winner for the student project of the year? Congratulations to Maya Ladisova of the Rice Police Station. This proposed project focuses on healing the community through nature and revitalizing the role police play in society. It includes sustainable practices, native vegetation, and community gardens. Maya, are you available to comment on your project? Hi, Maya. Welcome.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't quite know how that worked.
You rolled right into it.
I guess
Nice
for
job.
my project. Sorry?
You rolled right into it. Nice job and congratulations.
Thank you. I know that for me, nature always helps me feel at ease and helps me focus and stuff. And so I thought that sort of changing the role of a police station in society to something that helps heal the community and people come together would be a good idea.
Yeah, that's fantastic. What a great and very timely project there. I think that we'll be seeing more of that. Awesome, congratulations. And Maya is also one of our emerging professional candidates for the board. We're very excited that we have a robust group of emerging professionals to select from for our upcoming board positions. So much so that I believe that we're looking to bring on 2 emerging professionals, and that would be really exciting. So Maya, congratulations, and look forward to great stuff from you.
Thank you.
All right, I'd like to give another shout out to the Fires Relief fundraiser, and please take a minute and let's see what we can do to raise that goal. We've already gone past our goal, and let's see if we can break $1,000 there, folks. As we know, the fires really worked over a lot of homes, and let's see what we can do to help folks out there. Uh-oh, another time for a raffle. All right, everybody loves some good Ethiopian from Ras Casas. So, Jessica, please let us know who our winner is of the Ras Casas gift card.
Mark from Hammerwell.
Hey,
if Mark's on,
Mark.
he gets a gift card.
Mark, are you out there to accept this? All right, like Elizabeth, if you're not here, I'm going to tell. Oh, there he is.
Thank
Hey, Mark,
you.
congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'll eat it with pleasure.
Have you eaten at Ras Casas before?
I've never eaten there, but I've had Ethiopian before.
It is a treat. Give yourself some time. They do operate on an equatorial climate time frame, so heads up there.
I got nothing else to do.
Well, bring somebody you like spending time with, and yeah, I had the pleasure of eating there when I first moved to Boulder in 2002, and it was definitely a treat. 2003.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right, Mark, thanks so much for your support and for Hammerwell's support. That's super cool, and we're looking forward to great partnerships with quality builders such as yourself in 2021. Thank you so much for all that you do. I know that your heart is in green building, and we really appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, that brings an end to our annual meeting, and we look forward to moving out of the virtual world when we can and getting together and rubbing shoulders again. I just think the world of my fellow board members and just They are a very talented group, and we're really excited for what 2021 has to bring. Thank you all for your effort, and looking forward to next steps.
Thanks, guys.